What's up, YouTube? Black Guy Senpai here. I'm here with the ARG National Champion for Ohio in Medina. What were you playing today, Paul?
The best deck in the game, Sanctuary Guard Dragon.
So, what's different from the last time we did a deck profile on you?
Well, I'll show you right now. Same starter, because she's great. Same crits, because I need end games quick. 2 draws still. 4 heals, like always. Those are the same. Yep. Even though I am going to go over my ones later, because I need to make a change there. It's pretty important. Those are the same. He's shit. I don't like Twin Sword anymore. Good. But instead of Bread, I played 3 Tracy. Because I figured Bread only works at G1, so you have to play a fair game at that point. You have to actually go into, you know, a Sanctuary guy, or any of these guys. So, I want an early game. That's all I play is early game. I rarely go to 3. So, I want big attackers. But the only thing is with this, if I go against, like, say, Chaos Breaker Dragon or Avengers, my little Grade 1 Jewels can get sniped. So I took the risk and just go for a 19k attacker as opposed to a 19k attacker later on. So I wanted a super good early game. And luckily I played against no 10k vanillas, so I had a good 19s on 9. So, fantastic. This card's amazing. Like, I played against 1 Link Joker, but I only went to 3, like, 1 time. And I played against Gears, but this wasn't an issue. I still had enough jewels, because I can still call these, and she'll still be 12. So 12 plus 9 is 21. So it makes all the difference. And still 7 grade 3s. I didn't play against Mega Colony, but you never know. Like, you don't want to lose to stupid decks. And your check's still the same. The 3 Regalia, 2 Alt Miles, broken pretty much. Like, getting Violinist Sword Me. It's just unfair. Like, it uses 0 cards to that play. It's just not fair. I did it so many times. Saint Blow, I actually won 3 games with him. It's surprising. First game of the finals, he lived through my Regalia, but he didn't lock all my units, because he's playing Messiahs, he can't lock the entire board. So I was like, Saint Blow, you have 2 cards in your hand, when it's not a perfect card, just swing for game. And Samuel, I'm into once. I might change him to Gablade, I don't know. I didn't have an issue with 2s, but like I went into him and my opponent got a heal trigger. But it didn't heal, it just got the trigger out of it and didn't really do me any good, so it's a shame. But I got grade stuck on 0 3 times the whole day. I only got grade stuck like 4 times because I needed the 3 to the finals. So, like, I was open hands of just 2s, like constant 2s. Like, I had an opening hand of 5 2s by round 5, and I'm like, why am I not getting any 1s? Because I lost round 1 to Genesis guy. I got grade stuck on 0, game 1 and 3, which is utter shit. I'm like really salty about that. So I'm gonna bump him to 3 and take out one of the Twin Swords because this deck is all about the early game, and Twin Swords didn't do me like any good. Like, it never resolved his effect the entire day, which is really surprising because like normally he goes for the kill, but it didn't happen. Like I just killed way earlier, so, or most of the time I killed on 2. So it's gonna be another heat win because the 3 10k attackers are great. She's always great. Like, I opened her and a Sword Me, I got a free attacker, which is amazing. But like heat win, if I can like resolve it more often with that 4, it helps a lot. Cause when you damage it, you draw it. And it's not as good as when you get off Sword Me. But Twin Sword didn't do me like any good. It's a shame how bad this card was yesterday. But yeah, it's like it's the best deck in the game. So the issues are very minimal, but yeah, it is what it is.
Alright, so you want to go over a quick summary of your tournament report?
Yeah, so round 1 was Genesis. I got great stuff game 1 and 3. It was Fenrir Aegisil. So game 2 I lived through an Aegisil. And I killed her with I think this was a standard Regalia. I just went to the second one and just killed her. But I got great stuff, so I lost the first and third games. Round 2 was... What was my round 2? Oh, it was Neo Nectars, and that was over really quick. I didn't have to go to 3. Round 3 was Claret, Phantom Blaster Dragon, the Breaker Art guy. Just didn't go to 3 again, just didn't matter. Round 4 was Gear Chronicle. I went to game 3 because game 2 I got crit. Game 3 was super fair. We both went into 7 strides. the entirety of the game. And I managed to have 4 perfect guards because he misplayed and didn't activate round the clock. So when he needed it. So I just like had every single one. I had like 5 cards in my deck at the end of it. Round 5 was Thingsaver Jewel Knights, which is my hardest matchup all day. Fuck that deck. Because it's another deck that plays. The best card in the game, sort of me. And like game 1 was a just pure struggle. Just living through Thingsaver, and he kept getting triggers off his drive checks and things. They were like crit draw and the crit draw. And game 2, I managed to stack him with a crit, and like game 3, he Thingsavered and drew for turn after I did my whole turn, and he had nothing in his hand. He ripped the Thingsaver, wrote it. I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna live through this. And he magically didn't get any triggers. He managed to get a crit on him. But jeez. Shouts to Thingsaver Jewel Knights for being unfair in the mind games in that mirror match. And then top 8 was Gear Chronicle with Eric right here. Boop boop. Sadly, I 2'd him really quickly because of Gear Chronicle. Sorry. It is what it is. And top 4 was Brawlers. He's a cool guy. Hope he shows up today, locals. I played him at the King Card Fight Qualifier. And last time I double crit him a bunch of times. This time I kind of just like ran through all his resources, and it was just 2-0 with Regalier because like decks can't deal with the power every turn, you know. And finals was against Messiahs. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I 2'd him like 5 minutes because Messiahs need grade 3, so I just didn't go to grade 3, except for game 1 where I showed once. And he didn't draw a perfect guard, and his only 2 cards in hand wasn't enough to guard St. Blow Dragon. And game 2, I just didn't go to 3. I killed him.
Shit. Alright, so that's the ARG Medina, Ohio State Champion. Hopefully next we're going to be seeing the top 8s, because it was Gear Chronicles and my deck. So, see you guys later.